Welcome to this video tutorial brought to you by Tutvid.com in conjunction with phillyisugly.com, which is a little time-lapse project that I've been shooting over the course of the past few months, and I'm going to share with you some of the things that I've picked up and I've learned along the way, so maybe you can go out and use them with your photography, or if you're shooting a time-lapse, maybe you'll find this helpful. So what we're going to take a look at today is we've just finished going over some working in After Effects, creating these sequences and faking motion and things like that. Really important stuff when it comes to working with our clip or our sequence of images, really is what it is. It's not even a video clip yet. Working with that here in After Effects. All of that goes to waste, however, if we can't export this as a video clip and as a high-quality video clip to boot. So here's how you do that. When we set up this composition, we can check out the composition by going Composition, Composition Settings. We can see that we're shooting, it's a very large frame, 2580 pixels by 1080 pixels. The frame rate is 24 frames per second, and the duration of our composition here is 3 full minutes long, which is way longer than our little clip here, which you can see is about 9 seconds worth of footage. So what we're going to do is, before we even begin to export this, we need to tell After Effects what to export. And right now, After Effects is going to export a whole bunch of stuff. You can see it's taking, After Effects would export from this golden handle here all the way over to this golden handle. So we're going to take this guy all the way back to right about there. And I'm going to zoom in a bit here to make sure that we get our sequence. I'm actually going to give a little bit of overkill, so there's going to be a little bit of black at the end of our video clip, just like that. And now After Effects is going to take just that chunk of our composition here and export that. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go Composition, Add to Render Queue. So once we add to the render queue panel is going to pop up and say, hey, here's your Comp 1, which is Composition 1. How do you want to export this? You've got render settings. We can go best settings. I'm just going to stick with best, high quality kind of guy. If you've got the hard drive space and you've got the power in your computer to export it, go for good, 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 good. We can always, and we will end up sort of compressing this and optimizing this when we take this into Premiere or whatever video editing software we're using for the timeline editing, as far as organizing all of these clips that we're creating. Right now, this is sort of the raw clip. This is just the clip. We're not at all, this is not the finished film at all. This is a very small part of a much larger film that's going to be assembled in video editing software such as Sony Vegas or Final Cut Pro, or in my case, Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro. So I'm going to go with best. I want high quality because we're going to worry about optimizing later. Output mode, I'm going to choose lossless. The format is going to be QuickTime, and the format options are going to be video codec of photo JPEG, and a quality of anywhere from 70 to 100 is great. So I'm going to stick with 70, and I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to hit OK. And then we have the little output to option here. I'm going to choose comp1.mov, and I'm going to go to my tutorial stuff file, and I'm going to save it to here. So I can just say, you know, yeah, I could save comp1, or I'll say Timelapse-01. Hit save, and then all you have to do is hit the render button, and it's going to start rendering. And it's going to say, all right, time elapsed this many, we've done this many frames. It's going to give you an estimated time remaining. We can see that After Effects needs to render out 229 frames. So I can pause this, I can stop it. I'm going to stop this because I don't need to render this out. We can see here, estimated time remaining, about an hour. Now, it normally isn't going to take quite that long. Yes, we're down to 42 minutes already, but it's just because I'm running a whole bunch of other applications and things like that. It will probably take this 9-second clip about, I don't know, 20 to 25 minutes to render out. Yeah, we're already down to 30 minutes, you can see. So, you know, it can take a fair amount of time depending on how fast or slow your computer is and how fast your hard drives are, things like that. So you got to give it time, and it's a labor of love, but boy, is it cool when this footage ends up getting exported. So I'm actually going to stop this, and I will pull up an exported time lapse for you guys to check out here over in the Adobe Bridge. So I'm going to go to the time lapse, and I've got a bunch of like little clips here that I've used, or that I've created, I should say. And I can just choose any one of these. I'll grab this guy here. No, you know what? I'm going to grab a smaller one so it doesn't go all herky-jerky. I'm going to choose Open with QuickTime Player, and this is going to pop open, and it'll be here any second. Here we go. I'm going to set it to half size in the view, and I can just go ahead and hit play. And this is the raw footage right out of Adobe After Effects, where I've taken these camera raw images and just mashed them all together and created this video, or this video clip, and then this video clip can be used later. Actually, there are two video clips here. See this one of the airport as well. So I'm able to take I'm able to take these clips and cut them up and use them how I like in my video editing software. So that's what we're getting from After Effects, and it's very, very important. It's vital, and again, super cool stuff. And again, my number one tip when it comes to the exporting is go for high quality and take your time when it comes to all the exporting stuff. So that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for sticking around and checking it out. Make sure you go check out the website. That's www.tutvid.com. And while you're at it, you can check out phillyisugly.com and see the film and see the final finished product of this. It's my first time lapse ever, so a lot of the stuff is brand new to me. And if it's brand new to you, hey, we're in the same boat together, and let's learn together and share whatever we've got, because that's cool. So that's it for this one. Thanks for sticking around and checking everything out. I'll talk to you guys, and I'll catch you guys later.